Man, I wonder what sort of a prize they're offering for the breakfast this year. It's gonna be something awesome, right? It must be. Yep, and we're so good at cooking, we're level 2 now. Nobody can match us in making bread, we're making sweet buns. So easy for us. And we even leveled up cooking. There's no stopping us. We're gonna rock this freaking bread fest. Finally, the day has come for the bread festival. Hey, Mary. Yeah, tell us about the bread festival. Yes. My specialty is baking, actually, so it's gonna be great. Wait, what do you mean there's no baking contest? There's dance competition and art contest. We're freaking mediocre in everything right now. This is the third month into the game. We can't do stuff like dancing. I guess we'll do dancing then. Hold on, we actually might have a shot here. Our opponents are a clockmaker, a canteen proprietress, whatever that is. They're not actually dancers, right? Yep, that's the spirit. Just do something unique and creative. Pretend like you know what you're doing. Get this in the bag. Yep, this is how we do it. Alright, 4th place isn't that bad considering it's the 3rd month into the game, so we only had 2 months, 2 game phases to prepare. What if we actually focused on charisma and sensitivity instead? We could win this easily, right? April Fool's hat. Obviously we will choose Nobilis because all of that charisma and sensitivity boost from the classes themselves. Socializing, yes, that's probably a wise decision. Manners. Humility, nah. Alright, we're doing great. It's already at the level we had it during the contest, I feel like. Alright, listen up, Dolan. I've met this nice lady in the garden. Her name is Madeline. She's gonna teach you all about tea parties and being a proper lady. You're gonna get so much charisma out of this. So pay attention. Doesn't matter you didn't enjoy it, you got your charisma up. Working at the tavern as a cosplay server not only gives us some much needed charisma points, but also we get to keep those leftovers. We can turn these leftovers into actual meals, and among them, the simmering stew. This should give us some extra charisma, actually. Okay, now we are so ready to rock that dance contest during the bread festival. Okay, something is really off. I'm starting to believe that the contest is rigged. What if it's the secondary skill that messes it up? Let's check. Stamina. We have a pitiful amount of stamina, so if we get even fewer points, that proves my point. Exactly. So, now, I have to focus on raising 2 stats to win. Preferably charisma and sensitivity. Art Room is great, not only because it raises sensitivity just from the practicing, you also get a Mystic Rose after reaching certain level of skill. A Mystic Rose gives you 100 points into sensitivity, so I think this is the key to getting a great score. in the dancing thingy, right? Now we can rock the bread festival. Alright, Mary, are you ready? Are you ready to witness excellence of both charisma and sensitivity being raised to the numbers that would seem utterly impossible compared to our first exhibition? I have 317 points in sensitivity. I could possibly rock the dance contest, but instead I'm going with the art contest. You know why? Because I've mastered sensitivity and it's my main trait now. I am using charisma as the secondary trait to win. To win over Fred the Baker, to Baroness Roxy, the Knight, whoever's gonna stand in our way, whatever they want to draw. Charming and sexy is our choice. Right, Dolan found her inspiration and she's gonna take the first spot. Get ready, she's drawing some kind of a masterpiece. Right, so there's got to be something wrong with either the judges or maybe they are biased toward Mary? Because how could we be getting shitty score after shitty score despite leveling up everything needed for that? Why? Is it Mary's fault? Did someone hate Mary or do they just wanna humiliate Dolan? I'm checking with 2 Simmering Stew boosts, so the charisma is 260 now, compared to below 200 in the previous attempt. If the scoring is the same, there's only one explanation. It's Mary's fault. You might wonder why Mary, but it's fairly simple. Dolan is Mary's protege. If someone hates Mary, it's obvious that Dolan can't win any contest, whether it's dancing or art, even if she excels in it. Someone hates Mary. So in other words, we need to choose a different teacher. The plan is, instead of Nobilis, we choose Gladius. We learn how to fight. In 2 months, we rock the tournament. And there is no judges in the combat tournament, right? Except for maybe checking for fouls. This should be very different. Gladius. Let's see who we get instead of Mary. Philo, yeah. I don't think that anyone would hate Philo. Look at his face. He's a very nice older gentleman, very friendly. Basic sword play, stamina drills, everything no nonsense. I guess basic walking won't do us very good in the tournament. Well, we need sword play, we need stamina drills somewhat. Distance running, there we go. I can feel like we're already doing much progress towards the tournament. A very important lesson, you can pay to win, and by doing so you get a boost in different skills. You need that because you get extra skill points to distribute and you can use them for combat, for example. Although we don't need to raise intelligence or charisma for combat, we will get 2 skills we can distribute among the combat skills tree. This way we could, for example, unlock Roche's Blade. Good morning, Fair Night Ghetto. We came here to train for the upcoming Bread Festival tournament. Took us 2 months, but now we have 273 points in stamina. We know sword techniques. Hey Mary, what are you doing here? You're not my teacher. What do you mean there's no combat tournament? There's only the dance and art contest during the bread festival that has nothing to do with bread. Alright, I'm out. Do nothing and just ignore this pointless festival we can't win in. Alright, Dolan, take the cat and walk around for a moment while I'll find a place where I can scream.
するんだ。罰が当たっても知らないよ。